So everything that came after they issued that and they came, that actually wasn't legal.
That's our position, yes. But the way the courts almost seem to be beholden to Ottawa. Like you said up there, when the CFIA can say, we picked the judge, we've ordered the tickets, and no, you can't have a change of date. You know, that was just, our hearts dropped. The one thing, and I don't know how this slipped up, but the fine that we're paying was because they said we didn't report a disease. We didn't know we had a disease. We were supposed to report the disease before the call order was ordered. We didn't even know we had a disease before the 28th of December.
With H5N1.
Yes, with the H5N1. And that's the one, we didn't know we had a disease, but we're fined $10,000 because we didn't report the disease that we didn't know we had.
But you did contact 2 vets in advance.
Yes, we did follow the protocol properly. Just like when in 2020, when we had a disease, it came back as Pseudomonas. That's not a reportable disease. And we thought we had Pseudomonas this time, not a reportable disease. So when we got the H5N1, how were we supposed to report it before we knew we had it?
Anybody else?
Hi, my name's Carol, and I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm so sorry for everything that you went through. It is. I'm the girl that grew up, and if I heard Lassie on the TV, I burst into tears. If I heard Lilith Hobo, I burst into tears. I had to quit watching podcasts on your farm because my false eyelashes ended up in places where they weren't supposed to end up, and I'd be sitting in the bathroom just crying, and I just said, I can't do this anymore. But I did keep in touch with what was going on. Our world is just horrible. That lady said, we can't do anything, but we can. We're doing it tonight. We have to keep doing this. We are a small business here in Abbotsford. Our family owns Vitamin Central. We have been fighting basically the same sort of thing for decades. I really perked up when you started sharing about your supplements. I have to say that we used to sell an emu oil. There's no emu in the oil anymore because they said that it wasn't right. They had to take it out. And people were bringing it back and they said it doesn't work anymore. Well, it's because it's plant-based now. Now, plant-based stuff works, but emu oil had specific things in it that would help with pain. And so when you brought up that you were getting involved in supplements, I thought, well, you were fighting Big Pharma. You're not just fighting the people that came in and the government. It's Big Pharma because we fight it every single day. I listened to a podcast the other night with Sean Buckley on it. Now, he's a constitutional lawyer here in British Columbia. I think he's BC. And we don't have any rights. Like, he got into the Constitution, he got into everything. He got into Papa Trudeau and Trudeau Jr. and just all the way. It's just really scary. As for somebody spoke, Mr. Coughlin, I had to laugh. I was in real estate before, or not real estate, but building before I was in vitamins. And I used to read the newspaper and I'd go, the paper's saying that we're doing wonderfully. How come I can't pay my bills this month? You know? And as soon as we could pay our bills, oh, real estate was really down. Nobody's buying houses. So that was back in the 80s. And I had early lessons that you just did not trust the government. And it's so sad because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Second World War. Because my dad was in the 42 Squadron, Royal Canadian Air Force, went to England, brought my mom back. She was the first war bride that landed in Fort Langley, and I'm here. And we were told that they fought the war to end all wars. But they never expected the war on people that we're dealing with now. And it's hard, but we gotta keep doing this. I just, yeah, it just scares the living hell out of me. We try to share this daily. We had your pamphlet on the desk, and people go, oh, what's this about? My husband and I, we keep sharing it. Oh, no, we don't have time. Oh, no, I'm busy that night. No, I just want to sleep. I have to sleep. I know this stuff's going on, but I just have to sleep at night. And they walk out, and the back wall of my store has a big dint on it because I go in the back and I just go, you know, like, so we just figure that somewhere and somehow you just keep sharing it, and it's gonna get through their heads. I mean, or maybe they just have to lose everything. I don't know. I think maybe, you know, like the alcoholic or the drug addict, you have to lose everything and get down to that bottom before you start climbing back up. Maybe that's what is gonna happen to Canada before it's called Brookfield. I don't know. I mean, I'm just so sick of hearing about that. I want to thank all the speakers, I mean, and all the information. It was a lot for my little head to take in. It was more than what I expected. Dr. Pellick, I want to thank you. I was one of your $4,500 that you tested. I want to share with you, I had COVID before they even knew what COVID was. It was interesting, and I'd like to talk to you afterwards on where I can buy your books, because everybody's looking for it. Oh, they're over there. Oh, great. Oh, I'll be buying them. So we just got to keep fighting. I have no questions. You've answered a lot. I just wanted to share with you. We got to keep fighting.
Actually, I wanted to raise one other point on the DRIPA situation. So, you know, at the University of British Columbia, I'm on the UBC Senate.